And so it's an invitation to trust the process, to trust the outcome. When we are in relationship, as believers, as humans, we are all in relationships in one way or another, whether it's family, parental, spouse, working, sibling, just family, whatever capacity, friendship. We are relational beings. Sometimes relationships have challenges, they have issues. As a disciple, and resting in God is also trusting the outcome. Well, first, let me backtrack. Let me backtrack because I don't want to, because I said the process. I said not only changing, it's also trusting that we will one day be with him. I don't want to miss that because discipleship is also trusting that my works won't get me to heaven, won't get me to God. His works will get me there, and he will keep me. Even though I will fall, God will keep me in his hands. He will keep me even though I will fall short. So let me say that I cannot cut that part. It's not just he will change me, but he will keep me. That he who began a good work will complete it. Is faithful to complete it. So that's also that trust for eternity. Then there's the trust that the outcome spiritually, meaning our life outcome, but then also the outcome of our everyday relationships. I trust that all things still will work together for the good for them who love God and are called according to his purpose. So there is a trust for all of these things. And I hopefully I'm laying that foundation. So when we say I'm a disciple of God, okay, what is he asking me to do? Rest. All right, I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing nothing else till the Lord come back. That's not what he's saying. I have to trust God that he will sustain me. He will change me, sustain me, keep me. He will sanctify me. He will cause things in life or my life to work for the good. He didn't say I will make everything good, but he will cause it to all work for the good. And that's at any age, any place. All of us have to trust God with our life. Anxiety builds up. What am I going to do? What am I going to do parenting? What am I going to do with school? Some are getting ready to graduate, high school, college, even move on from middle school. We got some middle school to high school to college, going on from college, starting new jobs in new seasons. Then anxiety builds up. Sometimes we're in situations that seem like they're not going to change. We're dealing with people who have, who sometimes you're just in a relationship with people, family members, who there's turmoil where you don't see eye to eye. You have people who seem to be working against you. I still have to trust God with the outcome. We build up this anxiety, and he is saying, come to me, all who labor, those who work and are heavy laden. So labor is not just this picture of those who still work. In this life we work, and even those who are serving and working and doing the things of God. He invites us, those who labor and are heavy laden, means you're heavy, you're weighted. That's another picture of depression. Those who feel depressed, pressed down, weighed down, come to me and I will give you rest. And so that first call for all of us as discipleships is saying, allow God to lead your life. Allow me to lead. He says, allow me to lead. And then he goes and he lays out, he says, I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. For I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, my burden is light. He's saying, take on, I want you to exchange all that which you are trying to carry. You give that to me. You give that to me, and I will give, and you take on my life. Learn from me. My way is easy. One, why is his way easy? His way is easy because, first off, he is working in us. Us trying to make it happen, still trying to live by works, that invitation there, when you're doing that, it becomes it's full of labor. It's heavy. We're not built to carry these things. The invitation is, I need you to exchange it. I need you to take this on. Give me this. I need you to be able to take my burden. What is his burden? Now his burden is to love others. It's to continue on in his mission, but his is easy. He empowers us to do it. He said, I want you to rest. Lay down the anxiety of trying to figure out everything that's going to happen and take on what you do know. Take on what I have said to you, what I have promised, that I will complete this thing, that I am faithful, I will restore. All of these things we get to take on. And so that call, and even when you think about, it says, my yoke, we know like the yoke, we think about, it's an older term where you have cattle, when they're working together, when you yoke cattle together, it helps them go together in a particular way. To be yoked with my burden means I can be joined with my way or the world's way. If I join myself with the world or the world's way of thinking, like that is heavy because it's still based off of what you accomplish. It's based off of your worthiness, what you are able to bring. When you are yoked with God, it's on His work, it's on what He has done. So I'm living my life on the strength of what Christ has done versus on the strength of what I have done. Amen. 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 Amen.